Hey, Topher here in beautiful Kaohsiung on a windy day. Recently in Moscow, there was a horrific terrorist attack. A group of ISIS gunmen attacked a concert hall. They killed a lot of people. It was really bad. I'm going to walk into here, this memorial, a little more shade, away from the wind. A Taiwanese friend of mine and I were talking about this attack, and they mentioned to me that they didn't really know what to do in the event of an attack like that. So let's discuss it today in Labor Park. This is a cool memorial here in Labor Park. It's nice and shaded. It's away from the wind, too. So we're going to talk about the steps that you can take before the attack, when the attack happens, and we're also going to discuss a little bit about the common stress responses that humans have. So whenever you go to a venue like a concert hall or any other place that you think, oh, this might be a target for a terrorist attack, you want to take just a few moments to look at all the different exits that are available to you. Just briefly consider the worst case scenario and think about which exit is closest to you. Now, this might not always be the obvious exit, okay? Especially in something like a concert, where if you're close to the stage, keep in mind that there's exits on the other side of the stage, too. But let's say you're at an event like this and boom, you hear an explosion and screams, or you hear gunfire and then a bunch of screaming. What do? Now let's take a moment to talk about the most common stress responses that humans have in a crisis. Now, most people hear about the term fight or flight.
Fight or flight instinct is coded genetically.
However, there is a third response, and that is freeze. The fight response, you'll feel your jaw clench, your fists will clench, you'll want to instinctively attack the source of the stress. The flight response, it's not flying like a bird. No, it's flight as in to flee, to run away, to escape. And that last response, freeze, this is when there's so much information happening that the brain can't really comprehend what's going on, so the person will just stop and not do anything. Now, in my time in combat as an American soldier, I have seen a lot of stressful situations, and I've seen all of these responses, fight, flight, and freeze. And let me tell you, the most dangerous one that you can do is freeze. So don't freeze. Don't freeze. If you're under attack and you stay frozen, unable to do anything, not moving, you become a very easy target. So you put yourself in a lot of danger. You also put the other people around you in a lot of danger, especially if you're near an exit or a hallway, you're blocking the way. So don't freeze. That brings us to rule number 1. When something happens, don't panic. Don't panic. Don't panic. Rule number 1, don't panic. Even if you have to tell yourself, don't panic, stay calm, don't panic, stay calm, repeating it like a mantra, it's okay. Just do your best to not panic. Don't panic, don't freeze.
Don't panic.
What you should do, your first option, is to escape, flee. Remember how you were looking at where those exits were? Well, find the easiest exit and go there. Get out. Don't take the time to collect all your things, okay? Just go. Don't try and pick up your purse and your jacket and your bags. Just take your loved ones and get out. Now, if escape is not an option for whatever reason, maybe there is no convenient exit, maybe the only exit you have is being blocked by a gunman, the next option you should take is to hide. Do your best to hide. Do your best to stay quiet. Stay quiet. Remember to put your phone on silent. Stay hidden as long as possible. A gunman can't target you if he can't see you. So do your best to stay hidden. Well, let's say now that escape isn't an option, hiding isn't an option. You're left with really just one last option, and that is to fight. Now, I need to emphasize, this is the last resort. Last resort. Fighting is the last resort. Try to escape, try to hide. If that fails, then you fight. Now, the chances are that you will be unarmed. So if possible, arm yourself. Grab a chair, a pair of scissors. Try and find something to arm yourself if you need to attack. If possible, you want to ambush your attacker. You want to get behind them. This will really increase your chances of survival if you can ambush your attacker. Okay, so let's quickly recap. You go to a concert. The first thing you do is take a few moments to recognize where the best exit are. Oh no, worst case scenario, something's happening, you hear the screaming, get to the exit, get out. Uh-oh, you can't get out, time to hide. That's not going to work either. You're hiding, but you're about to be discovered. Now, last resort, attack. Once everything is over, do your best to render first aid if you know first aid. This is another aspect where training can really help. And try and help the authorities in any way that you can. Tell them what's going on. And again, don't panic, stay calm. I'll put a link in the description below about a U.S. government website that covers this scenario and a lot of other scenarios that you might find helpful. All right, I sincerely hope that none of you watching ever have to go through anything like that. But if you do, please remember this video. It might save your life. Thanks a lot for watching, and a super big thank you to all of my YouTube members and my Patreon members. Hey, you guys are the best. Thank you so much. If you like this video, please subscribe, and please check out some of my other videos. I think you might enjoy them. All right, that's it for me today. Peace, love. I'll see you.